Sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon' shake that, 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 shit, yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, sit that, right there, don't go nowhere, say yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, sit that, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon'.
Man, what's up? We back with another reaction video. We reacting to Ram Butters' The Rise of Father, Ilovemakonnen. I mean, he could have just kept selling drugs, right?
Yeah. I'm dealing with label politics at the same time. No, McConnell's chained up at the fucking label over here, can't drop shit. So he's pissed off.
Butter. Butter.
What goes up must come down. A Drake cosign could be a blessing and a curse. That cosign could turn you from a nobody to a star overnight. But with that cosign, you now got the shadow of the biggest rapper right behind you. Ilovemakonnen is someone who notably received that cosign. And to add on the pressure, he even signed to OVO, a staple of the Atlanta under.
Yeah, that's a mistake. Why would you sign to OVO? I get it, bro. Well, you supposed to use Drake for the clout like he was using you for the clout, man. You supposed to culture vulture the culture vulture. I don't understand, bro. Flip the situation.
Ground scene that music nerds like myself were aware of back when Molly stopped being sold. But where did it go wrong? What happened when Tuesday is over and it's now Wednesday? Let's talk about how signing to the wrong label can derail your whole career. In this vid, we're going to cover the career, the fall and rise and fall of Ilovemakonnen. That sentence is going to make more sense when you hear the story.
That's why he got canceled.
Let's get it.
Man of the day, man of the night, man of the year.
Often referred as an Atlanta rapper, McConnell was actually born in South Los Angeles, California. McConnell didn't move to Atlanta until 2002 when he was 13 years old. Around that time, his mom got him a keyboard and McConnell would start making beats. And some of his music seeds would be planted. His original goal was to make beats that Young Jeezy, who was in his prime at the time, would rap on, but of course that didn't happen. The music for him was mostly a hobby at that time. Other than that, he was a fairly regular kid.
The keyboard and stuff, and I've always used to, would love for another rapper or somebody to get on the beats, but it's like, how they gonna get on your beats out the room, you know what I'm saying? So,
with music not being his main goal, McConnell graduated high school and was actually supposed to go to the Air Force, but unfortunately that didn't happen. In June 2007, when McConnell was 18 years old, a day after his graduation, he was enjoying his last few days in the city before going to the Air Force. And an unfortunate accident occurred in which one of his younger friends was killed, and McConnell was wrongly implicated in an alleged murder.
I can't see what this option is. Goldie was sitting in the back seat playing with a G. According to the 17-year-old statement, police, Shireen was sitting in the front of Goldie. Yo, niggas is really running with the name Shireen. Goldie, the 17-year-old, told detectives, pointed the loaded G at Shireen's head. That made Shireen mad. The 17-year-old said playing around. Shireen got out the car, went to urinate behind the bus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing Lil Buddy or Shorty name right, but whatever. And came back to the Nissan and tried to get the gun away from Goldie. Godoy? According to the warrant affidavit, Shireen confirmed the 17-year-old's account. He allegedly told, he allegedly told police he came back to the car and reached for the pistol on Goldie's lap in order to take it away from Goldie and toss it in the trash can. Why would you toss the gun in the trash can?
Facing up to 25 years in prison. Not to get into all the details and respect for the family who lost someone, but essentially, they were playing with a gun and a bullet hit the young man and the young man passed away.
Nani?
Police believed it was an accident, but the family of the young man that was killed didn't believe it was an accident.
I thought you was trying to throw the gun in the trash can.
Which made the situation more complex for McConnell.
I should go do it. Hello.
Police believed it was an accident, but the family of the young man that was killed didn't believe it was an accident, which made the situation more.
Grand jury increased his charges against Teen. He shot my son. He executed my son, shot him in the head. Damn. If it's an accident, you're not going to point it into the head and shoot. Oh, it was an accident. That makes it look like he had nothing to do with it. He shot my son more than a year after Anthony's passing, as Shireen's trial has been delayed and the court is scheduled to look at a motion to dismiss the whole case. The Golders are concerned that district attorney office is going to just drop the case. Damn.
complex for Makonnen. He spent over 2 years on house arrest before the case was eventually dropped.
Unfortunate situation. One of my friends died like day after high school. One of my best friends, and just some shit with guns and wrong place, wrong time. I won't go into the details, but just.
And see, and when people be talking about the industry, be sacrificing people so they can get on. I'm just saying, bro, that's weird. What you mean you was playing with a gun? What you mean it was an accident? Why you shoot him in the head?
I don't know. I feel like them guns is a negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if your energy ain't strong enough to control that or know exactly what that is, some crazy shit will happen. And that's kind of what happened.
Left depressed and alone from the situation on house arrest, Makonnen would start a blog called The Newness as a way to heal and come back from that situation, where he interviewed notable artists like Lil B and Miguel way before they blew up.
It's actually so smart to start a blog though, and you trying to become a rapper, no cap.
Fun fact, short thing about Miguel leaked 2 years before his first album came out. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, seeing him gain success inspired him to start putting out music himself on MySpace at that time. After his release from house arrest, Makonnen was sentenced to 5 years of probation, and in this period, he would start to make more of his own music.
Music has always been a part of my program, but when I was on house arrest, I had time to sit at my keyboard and be in my room and away from people, and nobody gave a fuck about me, you know what I'm saying? And I could just be with myself, me and my dogs.
In his time, he attended cosmetology school, which inspired the branding of his music, with the mannequin that he uses often. In 2011 and 12, Makonnen would start taking his own solo music more serious. Similar to Lil B, all his music would be DIY, from the recordings to the videos. This led him to meet his manager, Presley Snipes from Brooklyn, New York, a key figure in his story, so remember that. He would quit his job to pursue music full-time and start traveling to different cities doing shows, networking, promo runs, and he started the Drink More Water series that a lot of people know him for.
My first New York trip ever. Yeah! I've always wanted to come to New York. New York City, I've always just had a connection with.
Makonnen music had no in-between. It was either trash to you or it was fire. It was early in the alternative trap. Like Atlanta had that wave going, Awful Records and Key, a bunch of more guys. It was just a wave growing. Him putting out music eventually led to Mike Will finding his music. The two relationships strained quickly because the music Makonnen was making, Mike Will didn't want to put out for unknown reasons. Makonnen words, he wanted his shit on the low and quiet.
It's really Metro and Sonny Digital and all them that deserve all the effing credit for this music and this new wave, because to tell the truth, Mike Will didn't want none of my out, and my ish would have still been on the low and quiet and being stolen and swagger jacking by damn. Like, boy, how was you gonna make it? You taking shots at Future, brother? What?
And being swag jacked by Future and all the other artists he worked with.
Come on, man.
You didn't tell me you had a manager, folks.
I'm saying, this like my man's from who I've been doing my music with from the jump.
Okay, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I mean,
through Mike Will, Makonnen got a publishing deal through Warner as a songwriter to get songs placed. But it wasn't working out until he met Metro Boomin and Sonny Digital.
You know what I'm saying? Makonnen was slick like a long lost brother that we had been looking for type of thing though, to put into the circle, and he just fit right in though. You know what I'm saying? Just fit right in. We just he fucked with us and we fucked with him.
Makonnen had I Don't Sell Molly No More and wanted Mike Will to put the song on his mixtape, Mike Will Ben Trill. But Mike Will wasn't feeling the song.
Yeah.
So Makonnen took it to Sonny Digital, reworked the drums, put it out, and it gave him his first song that garnered some real hype. In a short period of time, Makonnen was recording in one take and just knocking songs out, Maneuvering and Tuesday being the most notable.
You did? Nah, we just one taking songs, next song, one take, next song, once, just like we just excited, bro.
Mm-hmm. And we were working on the EP, and we had put that out a little bit, and it started like bubbling in the, like in the streets in Atlanta and through the music industry, and the song was just, catching off.
On the underground level, those records was moving, and Drake, who was super tapped into the underground, called Sonny Digital to remix one of the songs.
Like, man, I don't know why you asking me for, like, shit. Man, let me call you right back. Let me call Makonnen right quick.
And Sonny hit me up like, yo, Makonnen, Drake said he want to get on the song. I was like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even, know Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a famous artist and shit, but I was like, that's dope. If you can make that happen, Sonny, you the man.
The original Tuesday was released in March 2014. It was then remixed by Drake in August 2014.
Went over to my friend's house and we were chilling, and then like somebody tweeted me Drake and Makonnen song would be fire or is fire, and I was like, yeah, that would be dope. And then somebody tweeted me the link, and then I was like, no way, you know.
Yeah.
So I played it for my friends and shit, and then I heard, you know, my chorus and shit, and I was like, oh, this is probably somebody just gonna add an old Drake verse, you know.
Everything started moving fast. People who never wanted to work with you now want to work. Labels who wouldn't even look your way now calling to sign you. So here comes some nerd talk. It's just some nerd talk coming. Just a warning. OVO originally offered Makonnen a single deal, which is useful for an artist at his level because that would waive Drake's high-ass feature price. Every label wanted to sign Makonnen at that point. Makonnen had 2 deals on the table, where he could keep his old catalog up, or the OVO deal where you get the Draco sign, but all the prior catalog gotta go.
What? Why would you do that? Bro, I'm not signing the Ovo Sweatshop, bro. What?
He chose OVO. Something his manager didn't like.
Times it was buzzing. We talking 7, 8, 9 albums in. 10 albums up there. And who has 10 albums other than GOGs? These motherfuckers convinced him to take his own music down.
That's stupid.
That's when I knew he was lost. That's when I knew this motherfucker was lost.
Now Makonnen got a hit produced by us. You know what I'm saying? But he signed to Mike Will and shit though. OVO trying to get him, Mike Will trying to get him.
So it's like, you know, what else I'm gonna do? Like, I'm gonna go sign a big deal somewhere else and have to pay Drake for the feature over the song he, you know what I'm saying, like remix stuff.
Nigga, I'm not paying you for the feature because I wouldn't have asked you to get on the song because you're a dick rider. It's like, Drake, you gonna have to go somewhere. Like, no, you would have stole the song anyway. So at that point, what difference would it have made? Like,
So I was like, I'm just gonna, you know, be loyal to him and like work with them.
Hell nah.
And so that's how I ended up getting signed.
Everybody attributes Makonnen's fall off to him coming out the closet, but that's simply not true, gang. It's a thing these days when an artist blow up, the internet will go find your old tweets. For example, Glorilla blew up, she signed to Yo Gotti, and they found old tweets of her dissing Yo Gotti. And Makonnen old tweets, he was dissing his new boss, Drake.
I end up like telling him like, bro, it wasn't like that.
What's a bitch ass nigga like you doing listening to Drake? Like who is he saying? Ooh, he didn't even add this at nobody. He subtweeted somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just, and so I knew it's like then he was like, all right, you know, I could tell it was like hurtful because I was like, damn, like you know what I mean? I'm just making little jokes.
Strike one, but the two was able to smooth past it. Tuesday peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. Anytime a song is that big in rap, other rappers are gonna remix it. Troy Ave being one of those artists at that time. Troy, who was cool with OVO Johnny Rocks, who was Drake's personal trainer, and from the same neighborhood as Makonnen's manager. Makonnen got on Twitter and sneak dissed Troy for remixing the song, which led to an incident happening when Makonnen was performing in New York and was pulled off stage.
You disrespect somebody who embraced you from my neighborhood.
I mean, you know, I mean a lot to my city, and I know a bunch of people. I'll be around a lot of people.
You didn't know that Drake's personal trainer was cool with Troy Ave.
Strike two, but all was cool until Drake invited Makonnen to the studio at his house. Makonnen brought his manager Prez Snipes and his assistant Marcus Daniels. Makonnen's ex-manager alleges that Makonnen's assistant was actually his boyfriend.
Hey, yo.
And while Drake and Makonnen was in the studio, the assistant came in the studio and started fanning out for Drake. Drake was visibly confused and ended the studio session early.
So, I'm hyped. I'm like, hell, I'm about to make a song with another song with Drake. Like, we about to get another, we about to get these hits. I'm like, yeah, I finally fucking made it. About to get paid. So we sitting inside the Drake's studio, and all of a sudden, Makonnen's gay boyfriend walks in. I'm just like, yo, I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck did he bring this guy with us? He walks in with his fucking Speedos on. So I'm just like, oh, fuck. I hope Marcus don't say nothing stupid. I'm at Drake's house, oh my God, this is really happening. I'm just like, why the fuck did you bring this guy, Makonnen? That's what I'm thinking, but I don't see nothing. So then Drake look at me like, he's sitting right across from me. He look at me. Make a long story short, that was the last time I went to Drake's house. I never seen Drake again after that.
After that studio session, Drake and Makonnen communication was limited. McConnen, early 2015 music was put out, and OVO didn't even acknowledge it. Him and his team started to bump heads, and he alleges that once he fired Prez Snipes, Prez hacked his Twitter and sent out tweets dissing OVO.
Me and my manager at the time was falling out, but he still had like my accounts on certain accounts, and so he had my Tumblr account, and so my Tumblr was connected to like my Twitter and all that shit at the time. And so when I was on tour, he had tweeted out, fuck Drake, fuck OVO, all this shit, like they some fucking lame ass motherfuckers for not putting out my mixtape or this and that, and fuck Rihanna for not jumping on my album and all that. Just saying fuck everybody, because I was just at the Grammys and like kind of just like around everybody, and everybody was in.
Only being signed for a little over a year, McConnell's last project under OVO will be in November 2015. He was officially dropped from the label in spring of 2016 and was sent to the main label that distributes OVO, Warner Records. After getting dropped, McConnell wouldn't drop another project on streaming platforms until 2021, last one being Drink More Water 6 in 2016. After getting dropped, McConnell sent multiple shots at Drake and OVO.
I'm the real plug, nigga. Come and test who? Yeah, motherfucker said I got dropped. Views from
that freestyle was so ass.
Or what's that nigga album? What's that dumbass album with the ska shit? Take Care or some shit? I don't care. Why you leave OVO? Cause I was underweight now. When I was overweight, they was fucking with me. That's what OVO stands for, overweight only.
Top of 2017, McConnell
It definitely stands for the other vaginal option, but go ahead.
Revealed in a Twitter rant that in August of 2016, McConnell ran into Drake at a VMA after party. Drake told him, "Next time we see you, I'ma fuck you up." He was obviously irritated.
What? McConnell also claimed that Drake threatened him at a New York nightclub late August. It was in the middle of the after party at the Up Down Club. He said, "I'm in here around these Vanguard Awards and I'm accepted." What? And I took pictures with Chainsmokers and G-Eazy and everybody, and we all friends. And here I am in the middle of the floor, no security, and they come in, and I just step to the side, and they see me and stop. The biggest MFer in the game goes, "Woo woo woo. Next time I'ma F you up." Drake really soft as hell. Wherever you had problems with him, you should have just punched him. But
about all the antics that McConnell did after he was dropped. In that same rant, McConnell would come out the closet as homosexual. I mean, I wasn't surprised by it, even as a guy who listened to him. I mean, when I found out he did hair, it kind of was like, oh, okay.
Cancel, my boy.
Migos called it whack. They said he came in the game talking about trapping and selling Molly, doing all that. That's whack, bro.
I'm from Atlanta. Migos from Atlanta. Everybody from Atlanta know what time it is in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 100%. It ain't nothing to be said. And so it's like,
what do you mean by that? Like, bro, what? Raggy? What?
Since that time, McConnell had a resurgence when working with late rappers like Juice WRLD and Lil Peep on multiple songs. He was supposed to do a collab album with Lil Peep titled Diamonds, but it never happened due to Lil Peep passing, and his estate not releasing it.
So, you know what I'm saying? It was like he was so happy about that. You see him like clips of his last like Beats interview. He's so excited about the album and stuff. So it was something we were both very passionate about. And then the person that I'm doing this with passes away. So it's like
he had a beef with academics.
Sassy and looking, you know what I'm saying, real upset like that. It's like every time I see you on a Twitch stream, which is rare because I don't be watching, it's like you look so lonely by yourself, drinking Hennessy, listening to songs, talking about this and talking about that, and it's like, girl, go get a life. Go get
y'all gotta pay Birdman 400 grand. Y'all gotta pay Republic a couple $100 grand. You were broke. You couldn't do that, nigga. So you know what he had to do? Sign you for the time being to OVO Records, because he had a pass to release records with those niggas without the charges. He signed you for the one record and tossed you away like the garbage and filth you fucking were, you worthless piece of crack rock smoking shit.
And he recently dropped a song with NBA Youngboy.
What?
But sadly, McConnell's career never recovered.
It's just been crazy. So I was just putting it all throughout in the music, and so it's like I'm not getting really no push at the label. So I'm like trying to fight to get off the label from 2016 to 2020, and then I just got off the label 2020, and by that it's like, of course you don't have ain't nobody checking for you. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm over here doing my independent thing, and I just put out like some projects, and I put them out on iTunes and Spotify and DistroKid, and the core fans love it, but it's like it doesn't get no support from the industry, nobody. You know what I mean? Like, don't nobody fuck with my shit.
The music business is a tough hang, bro. It's all about relationships, and when you burn a relationship with the guy that everybody like wants to work with and the guy that everybody is trying to be bigger than, it's over, bro. And it don't even have to be stated. Like, I don't feel like Drake probably went behind doors and was like, hey, don't mess with Makonnen. It was probably more like, I'm cool on him, so in turn everybody else is cool on him. I really don't think it has nothing to do with him coming out the closet. I just think that relationship itself never grew to a point where Drake was gonna overlook some of the antics or some of the ways Makonnen was moving, and it's sad because he worked his ass off just to reach that moment. Like, look what bro overcame. He overcame house arrest, false accusations, and isolation, depression and shit, just all for it to get taken away. Because when your relationships ain't right in this business, bro, it's gonna go. It's like playing with LeBron. You start missing threes, you start missing layups, you're on the trade block. Am I lying?
You're
just being real. They gonna send you to a team where the coach ain't gonna give you minutes. In this case, Makonnen got sent to a label where they didn't know what to do with him. They just put him on the shelf. Hey, come back to us when you got a hit. It's fucked up. With that being said, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you hate this video, you hate me, you hate Makonnen, or maybe you be acting like Boosie. I'm totally joking. Dislike this video though, and subscribe. It's Round Butter, and the moral of the story is, bro, don't even bring bro to the studio.
That might be the moral of the story. Like, you know damn well what hip hop be like. But I ain't gonna lie, Drake probably like this. I really didn't like his shit when he first came out, to be honest with you. I was playing that shit, I was like, bro. But this Kendrick though. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, y'all.
I'm a cowboy, can't stop me, ain't to live is to come. All this pain got me feeling accomplished. See these guys turn me into a monster. Hey, I'm a cowboy, can't stop me, to live is to come. All this pain got me feeling accomplished. See these guys turn me into a monster. I'm a cowboy, can't stop. Hey, all that pain got me feeling jaded. Many to roll in the making. Feel plugged into the mix, but lagging out before the update. Drop back in different times, same location.